Lena was a young woman with a passion for art. She had always been drawn to bold, unconventional styles, and she loved to experiment with new techniques and mediums. But growing up, Lena had always felt pressure to conform to societal expectations. Her parents wanted her to pursue a more practical career, and her friends thought her art was too strange and unconventional. Despite the naysayers, Lena refused to give up on her dreams. She enrolled in an art school, where she continued to push boundaries and challenge the status quo. But even among her fellow artists, Lena often felt like an outsider. Her work was always met with skepticism and criticism. One day, Lena was offered the opportunity to display her art at a local gallery. It was a dream come true, but Lena was also nervous. She knew that her work was not like anything else that was on display, and she worried that it would not be well received. The opening night of the exhibit arrived, and Lena's heart was pounding as she walked into the gallery. As she walked around the room, she saw that her fears were not unfounded. People were gathered around the other artists' works, but no one seemed to be paying attention to hers. But Lena refused to give up. She took a deep breath and approached a group of people who were admiring a particularly conventional painting. "Excuse me," she said, "but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. What do you think about taking a risk with art? Breaking the mold, so to speak?" The group was taken aback, but Lena kept going. She showed them her work, explaining the inspiration behind each piece and the techniques she used. Slowly but surely, the group warmed up to her art. They began to see the beauty in her unconventional approach, and they started to appreciate the risks she had taken. By the end of the night, Lena's exhibit had become the talk of the gallery. People were amazed by her boldness and her willingness to take risks with her art. Lena had broken the mold, and in doing so, she had shown others that it was possible to create something truly unique and beautiful.